Welcome everyone. How's it going today? Finally making it back again. After working out some kinks, still working out the new hardware. I was lucky enough recently to have gotten a new mic. Yay! Woo woo! So that's pretty fun. It's not super high end, but I really like it. A little bit of an early Christmas present, maybe? So how's everyone doing today? It's nice to see everyone back again. Trying to put together a bit of a Star Wars rant video for later today. And also, too, we're switching things up a little bit with the tech talks. We're not going to do those live anymore, I don't think. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post, hopefully, a weekly video doing a quick little update. And then we'll do a chatting session on Mondays and Fridays. I'm finding it really hard to just bring everything together for kind of like the show, doing it live. Oh, sorry. Feels like I'm going to sneeze here. But yeah, I'm finding it really hard to bring everything together for the show. I mean, I'd like to add more characters, stuff like that. All the sound effects and everything. It's a lot of moving parts for one person to bring together for one live broadcast for generally the 20-30 minutes that I'm doing it. So hopefully moving forward, like I said, I'll probably pre-record the Heels on You tech talks with weekly or bi-weekly updates, and then I'll do a live chat session in case anyone has any Q&As, anything to kind of chat about with me or whatnot, which I think could be kind of fun. Because again, I've been getting a lot of questions about, upgrading systems, potential replacements on parts. Seems like a lot of people are talking about upgrading TVs and monitors right now, especially because a lot of people are moving from essentially 1080p to 4K, which is understandable with the new systems. There's a lot more 4K content out there nowadays, especially with streaming services. So, what to look for there. Everything like that, right? I think I've covered that a little bit in some of my previous tech talks, but we'll probably go into that a little bit deeper. Discuss refresh rates, different things like that, right? And again, if anyone ever has any questions, just contact me too, right? I generally try and make myself pretty available for everyone, in case anyone has any questions. Well, we're gonna cut down the little lemon tree here. Any questions about, the stream? If anyone wants to get into streaming, anyone has any questions, even if just about, recording or anything like that. Yeah, like for point of reference, so this is the, I'll try and get it in front of the camera so you can actually see it, chat. Like, for anyone who doesn't know, this is a lot of people probably know about this mic, but this is the Blue Snowball. Retails for, I believe it is, what is it, $69.99, I believe it is. And it's pretty much regarded as one of the, best bang for buck USB condenser mics going, really, before you start stepping into some higher end USBs. Hey man, how's it going, buddy? But yeah, it's one of the better bang for buck USB condenser mics you can get before you start getting into some XLR mics and stuff like that. Higher end USB mics like the Elgato Wave 3, which comes with a slew of software, which is just amazing for streaming. I mean, it's incredible. One thing I'd love to do is everyone loves their mechanical keyboards so much, but that's one thing I'm not a huge fan of is the clicky keys. Everyone loves clicky keys. I mean, my Tartarus gamepad is so much quieter. I don't know. I kind of like the membrane keys better. I don't know. I'm old school, right? I'm I'm an old school gamer. Welcome everyone. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's having as good a morning as I am. I'm hoping. Oh, we got the sun coming up here shortly, so everyone can partake in the sunrise. And my little my little RGB snowman here. My little RGB snowman. Because let's be honest. I mean, if you don't have RGB, you're gonna get the FPS goblins robbing your system, right? Oh, I definitely sympathize with getting the kids going for the day. I'm sure that everyone in my household will be getting up in a little bit too. That's why I woke up extra early today to try and get a stream on before everyone else woke up in my household. Priorities, right? Yeah, I'll be doing daddy daycare in a little bit, don't worry. My nephew gets dropped off here pretty much every day throughout the week and stuff like that. So I've been teaching him a thing or two about computer repair. We got some computer speakers repaired yesterday, actually. I was really happy about that. A pair of Logitech speakers with a sub included. We got those repaired. Didn't really have to do too much. Just had to make sure they're hooked up properly. The connection was a little bit loose, so I fiddled around with the connectors a little bit. And now they work flawlessly. So now I have 2.1 surround with the sub going. Whereas before I just had the stereo speakers, the Bose stereos, which were really nice anyways. But I digress. Doing a little bit of chopping with Harry Potter here. Hoping everyone is having a happy and healthy morning. Enjoying the day. Daddy daycare, is there anything better? I don't know. I really like it. We found a little ski hill well, not really like a ski. I call it a ski hill. It's like 8 feet tall. It's a little toboggan hill we found in the backyard that we've been going and checking out and everything like that. Whenever it snows. It's been awesome. And then I've got the liner for the rink on order, so that's pretty exciting too. So yeah, like I've been saying in chat, if anyone needs somewhere to go this winter or whatnot, you don't feel comfortable going to a public rink or something, you know, send me a message. You can always arrange some ice time in the backyard rink. There'll be hot chocolate and coffee for everyone too, right? Keep everyone healthy and safe. Harry Potter's got to go to sleep. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at what Harry Potter's foraged. Level 3 foraging. What a trooper, eh? Big plans for everyone today, hopefully. Hopefully everyone's got big plans. Or just plans in general. Get some shopping done. What do we want to do? Going to town? I probably won't be playing this for too long, chat. Move into some World of Warcraft Shadowlands or something pretty soon. I think that's funny. High CPU usage. Stardew Valley, really? High computing game. So what did everyone ask Santa for this winter? I was hoping for a new monitor would be like amazing for my computer setup. I feel like that's the one thing holding my computer setup back now. Monitor and GPU. GPU always, right? Oh, is the sun coming up here? It's almost coming up, chat. We almost have sunrise here. Close the door for a minute or two longer here. It's Canadian winter out there. It's cold out there, right? Yeah, I think a monitor would be pretty cool. What are you guys asking for? PlayStations, Xboxes. I know my nephew... A lot of stuff just sitting on the ground right now. This is kind of neat. I know my nephew really wants an Oculus, like the virtual reality headset that I'm always talking about. They're super neat. And what else do we have going on? Oh, they put a lovely new little mat out front here. That's cute. Socks. Socks is always a good gift to get for Christmas if you're over the age of, like, what, 15, 16? Socks start turning into an actually good gift. You know, clothes, stuff like that. Yep, I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it, bud. Oh, look at... Must be like springtime here or something. Because I don't remember all these plants and flowers being on all these houses. I've heard the new PlayStation... I haven't had an actual chance to check them out yet, but I've heard the new PlayStation controllers are unbelievable. I don't know if I would like the haptic feedback on the triggers, though. Like actually feeling a recoil on the triggers. If anyone has them, I mean, let me know, but I don't know if that would be my thing. Oh, I guess I wasn't supposed to do that. That was a tree being planted. What's up, Dawson? What's up? What's up, boy? Yeah, so I'm gonna have to put some finishing touches on my Star Wars rant video. That should be pretty entertaining. I think it's probably gonna surprise a couple of people. I don't know, I kind of feel like jumping into World of Warcraft already. I always feel kind of lost in this game. Like, I know I have this journal of things to do, but build a coop, like, okay, that's great. Talk to Robin in town, I guess. We'll go do that, chat. We'll go actually abide by the journal here, see what the scoop is. Everything's so pretty now. So colorful and pretty. It wasn't like this before. So I'm assuming everyone is super excited for Cyberpunk. Been around a few years, chat. I've seen a lot of games come and go. I don't know if I've ever seen the hype for a game that I have seen for Cyberpunk. And I think there's gonna be a lot of letdown people in this world when it actually gets released. It's still just gonna be a video game, folks. We are not entering the Oasis yet. We're not there yet. Don't get me wrong, Cyberpunk's gonna be really good. I plan to play it myself. Well, I'm assuming I'm gonna really enjoy it, but I don't know. You hear about people building entire gaming computers based around it and stuff, and you know, replacing entire sections of their gaming rooms around it. And oh, look at this! Look at this cool dude on the skateboard. Sam's trying to do a kickflip. Can Sam do it? Let's see Sam do a kickflip. Yeah, I'm digging in the trash, so what? Yeah, I'm digging in the trash. What's it to you? Eh? But yeah, it should be interesting to see what Cyberpunk's all about when it actually hits systems. I mean, there's already people playing it, of course, but when it actually hits the mass servers, we'll see what it's all about. I wish he'd go outside more. Some fresh air would do him good. You're right, Evelyn. It really would. Oh, is this Lewis? Lewis, you still looking for your shorts, bud? Oh, look at this guy. Tipping me off that it might be someone's birthday today. Oh, no. Just missed Jass's birthday. Oh. Feel bad now. There you go, George. What's that? Juja berries? Or Joja. That's what it is. Joja. Not Juja. Joja. Oh, this is just a regular grape. We'll give this to Evelyn. She seems a little bit upset today. Here you go, Evelyn. Have some grapes. You're welcome. You get that garden growing. You sassy grandma, you. Should give me lip when I first moved into town. Alright, we'll go chop some trees quick, and then we'll probably switch it up here. I'd rather play some more Warcraft right now. Yeah, I'll have my guest streamer showing up. Oh, well, I guess probably in a little bit less than an hour, chat. He's usually more of a Roblox player himself. So I figure I'll get in some Warcraft now before he shows up. Grass and everything here. Hello, hello. How's it going, everyone? How's it going? Hopefully everyone's having as good a day as I'm having. Woke up nice and early today. Figured I'd get a nice early start to the day. This whole, like I've been saying, I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give away in chat, but this whole Mandalorian thing has really been weighing on me. It's bugging me. Like a lot. Clearly. That's all I can think about. And like I keep saying, not in the way you think. So how's everyone's day going? You guys all good? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Scottish Aussie. How's everyone doing out there? We're just playing a little bit of Stardew Valley here. Just enjoying our morning. Actually, you know what? We're gonna be enjoying the sunrise here in a couple minutes, so we'll make sure that we open the door up again. Oh, how did it go today? Did you have a good stream? I've been really enjoying this game so far. It's relatively new for me. I'm just pretty much getting my farm set up, as you can see, but I'm looking for input from anyone to get help and everything like that, to see what they'd like to see. I've had my crops just wither the other day. I'm assuming we had some sort of a catastrophic event overnight. I had an earthquake the other day too, so that wasn't too fun. having to rebuild myself up after that earthquake. That was interesting. You know what? I think it might have been... See, I'm relatively new to the game, so it might have been a change of season, unfortunately, which, you know, really threw me for a spin, because I was growing beans thinking, oh, sustainable crop, I'll keep it going over an extended period of time, but I didn't really think about the change of seasons, so you're probably right. That probably is what it was. Oh, see, I'm getting so much good, useful information here, chat. Thank you so much. The earthquake opens up the bathhouse. Okay. So that's the thing, like, that's one thing I am so new to this that I have almost been paying more attention to what people have been suggesting in chat and everything. So, you know, it's one of those situations where I'm trying to figure out the game slowly, trying to pay attention to my chat as much as I can. Yeah, it sounds like it. I appreciate it, guys. I very much appreciate it. Yeah, because like I've been saying, I've more or less been just kind of playing around with the game, playing around with my stream so far, getting everything set up for everyone, making sure everything's, you know, as good as it can be, you know, audio-wise, stream-wise, and everything like that, right? Holy, 430 hours? Wow. Honestly, I didn't even know the game was, like, that big. Holy jumping. And yeah, thank you so much, anyone, for the follows here. You know, really appreciate that. I think we've got the Scottish Aussie following now, which I really appreciate. I believe he was also the one that rated me, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I'm still trying to learn how to read my OBS stream manager here and everything like that. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in today, folks. I hope it's a really entertaining stream for everyone. We got the sunrise coming up in the background here. Hopefully everyone can see that here. Wait, 1 second, I'm gonna get in a position so everyone can see that, because I think that's kind of funny. So I'm out in my stream shed here, and it's been snowing recently. I don't know if you were here for it before, folks, but I've got a rink that I'm building in the backyard right now, and I'm just waiting for the liner to show up. So I'm super excited about that. That should be really fun. No way, Florida once in your life? Or, sorry, snow once in your life? I've gone to Florida a few times with with my family driving. I loved it down there. I'll be honest, like, for anyone in Canada in the future that has only flown down, drive down. Take the chance to drive down. The drive was almost better than the destination. It was incredible. No, you know what's actually funny? People seem to think I'm younger than I am. My kids are actually in, because it's only, what, 7:15 a.m. here right now. My kids are actually inside sleeping right now, so I more or less come out here to be, like, aggro-free, and if you can't tell, I'm a little bit boisterous and stuff. So I come out here to actually get away from them, so I'm not waking up the family in the morning time. Yeah, a lot of people seem to think that I come out here to get away from my parents or something like that, but no, my stream shed is to kind of get away from the family. What's happening right now? Oh boy. Everyone. What are you, about 30? No, actually, I appreciate that. No, I am... What? I'm 36. Technically 36, 35, actually, but closer to 36. Oh, grr, sounds like those raccoons are back again. Filthy varmints. I'd love to do a voice for each character.
Ah, you turned up at the right moment, son. Could you do an old man a favor? Could you go around the corner and scare off those raccoons for me? They've been causing a real mess.
George, I don't think you got a raccoon problem, bud. I've got raccoon problems. They don't look like that.
Thanks. Make sure you give them a good scare so they never come back.
Don't worry. I'll do my best, George. I'll do my best. It was me. I'm sorry. Aww. It's okay, Linus. Don't worry, bud. What's going on? You need some help? You need a hand? I find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans, stuff that will go to waste if I don't take it. Pfft. Tell me about it. Too many people wasting nowadays. I wish there was like a wider... I mean, you can only have so many options, right? But there should be like a... Like, here, like, you know, here's some help and stuff like that. I don't know. No, like, this is the most, you know, heartfelt one. No, it's a shame for that food to go to waste. Because it is, you know, it is a shame, right? Oh, he's the one that's camping out in the campsite, like, north of here, isn't he? I'm pretty sure. Oh, the cut... Okay. I'll have to look forward to that one. There's been some really good cutscenes. Like, that's the one thing about this game, like I was explaining to my nephew. With a lot of these pixelated games, there's so much more depth to the storyline and stuff like that, because there almost has to be to keep up with newer, you know, graphic games. So even when you come into town, like, something I've been reading a lot into is the fact that, like, Lewis, the mayor, has shown up to our house preemptively. He doesn't even know us. He's cleaning our house, fixing our house up, but then 2 days later, he's coming to us asking for help to clean up the community center because he doesn't have time. Like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Oh, thank you, Ava, so much for the follow. Thank you. Thank you, Zazukin, for the follow. Thank you, Pothos Nest, for the follow as well. Thank you, Scottish Aussie. I want to make sure I'm keeping up with everyone. Thank you for the follows, everyone. But yeah, this Lewis guy is super, super shady. Yeah, see? The mayor is so shady. Like, I don't know, I don't get it. Oh wow, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Scottish Aussie. I really appreciate that. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. That's funny. I got my buddies from New Zealand. Yeah, I will definitely check out that Discord because I actually just opened up my own Discord. More or less, I'm hoping my Discord is kind of like a similar idea, helping the community out. I find in a lot of cases, I play a lot of Overwatch and stuff like that. So I hate to sound rude, but there's just so much toxicity going through communities nowadays and stuff. And I want to kind of have a community where people can kind of come together and just get, I always make the joke, but because I'm heals on you, getting healed up in real life and then like getting healed up in game. Because I think it would really help a lot of people with their gameplay, just being a little bit more positive and stuff like that, instead of just trashing on people like right away, right? Sorry, I'm kind of missing this cutscene here too. You can go home. I promise I won't rummage in George's anymore. Bud, don't worry. Come to my house, man. Linus, come to my house. I'll help you out, bud. You can tell him you scared off the raccoons for good. Bud, don't worry. Yeah, it really is too bad when people are really toxic and stuff. Because like I said, like in Overwatch, you get it a lot, right? Like, I don't know if anyone here in chat has played Overwatch. It's... Oh, Linus found something else worth value. Oh, no doubt. Like, I find it with any first-person shooter, right? It's, oh, you didn't get the kill, you didn't do... But, like, it's a team-based game, right? There's more to, one person performing in their... role than themselves, right? If a tank doesn't create room for a healer, they can't heal. If a healer doesn't keep the tank alive and make them feel secure, they don't feel like they can create room. It's a team-based game for a reason, right, folks? Like, Gus, wait, Linus. Play Rocket League. One of them. Oh, see, that's funny. My nephew plays Rocket League, but in a lot of cases, he's not allowed to talk in chat and stuff like that, so he doesn't get that, right? Yeah, see, like, even World of Warcraft too, right? Like, obviously, when you're a tank or a healer, you're gonna get, like, almost called out, right? Because, essentially, you are the, say the 5 to 10% of your team, right? I've watched a lot of gameplay on Rust and stuff. It's a lot like a very old game I used to play, like Ultima Online, where it's so cutthroat that you are bringing out the worst in people, right? Oh, hopefully Gus is gonna, help him out and stuff. If you need food, just... See? Gus is a decent guy, everyone. Gus is a decent guy. If you need food, just ask. I don't want anyone in Pelican Town to go hungry. I'm starting up a farm here, Linus. Come on. Zucchini fritters. Zucchini. Love the zucchini fritters. No, it's so true. Like, once you've played a game for so long, like, it really doesn't affect you, like, personally anymore. Like, that's the point I've gotten to in Overwatch. I don't personally feel affected, but in a lot of cases I can tell it's dragging down a team where you've got one person picking on one person. And you can even see it sometimes where the other person is just trying to defend themselves, but either A doesn't have a mic or whatever the reason, and they're just chatting the whole time. It's just like, dude, just play. Yeah, see, going through 17 guilds. Yeah, see, that's the thing too, right? Like, if you spend all this time investing in your character, getting getting all your alts, geared up and everything like that, you join a guild, and then all of a sudden, the guild is picking on you again. Yeah, you feel so. Yeah, I don't know. You feel so. Yeah, I hate to just sound repetitive, but you feel so picked on, right? Like, you're usually not the weak link in most cases. Go on, take it. Oh, Gus is such a nice guy to Linus. What a sweetheart. Gus, yeah, see, Gus, bro, he is, right? Oh, I hope I'm not having technical problems. Maybe. It's not the stream, it's just me. I just. Free. Up. Once in a while. I'm just messing with you guys, right? Oh, now what do we got going on here? Alright, we should probably get back to our farm. And correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Is there like a cutoff point where, regardless of what energy amount you have, if you go past, say, 2 o'clock out in the open, you're gonna get like one of those messages like you've passed out, you should return home type of things? Because it seems like I can't stay out 24 hours, even though I've got enough energy to just, okay, yeah, 2 a.m. and you passed out. That's what it seemed like, which is unfortunate, because sometimes you just want to explore around to kind of explore the map. Yeah, like I said, I've been really lagging out this farm and everything like that because I've been so focused on my chat window and everything. Like, honestly, the chat has been so entertaining the last couple of days. My buddy and I were getting into it about Apex Legends the other day as well. That's a new game for me, which is super fun. So I guess, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but what you have to pretty much do now is you'd have to, like, just scythe up your garden here, right? These beans are no longer good. I can't bring them back from the dead or anything, right? Apex Legends, like I was saying to my buddy, is definitely a first-person shooter where there's a really high skill ceiling. And what I kind of... Oh, finally the sun's up, chat. Finally got sun up so you guys can see that it's actually snowing behind me. I guess just off this way is the rink. And hopefully I'm going to get like an extension cable and maybe even do some streams from the rink. Play some hockey out back and stuff like that. That'd be kind of fun. It is getting cold in here now, so I'm going to close up that door. Yeah, that's what I figured, scythe it up and start new. But yeah, what I was saying was I got kind of distracted there. Apex Legends is one of those games with a really high skill ceiling. So what I mean by that is, like, you jump into it and you can, play around, have some fun. But if you want to be good at it, it's going to take you a while because every character has their own skill set, how they play and interact with their own teammates, enemies. It's a really in-depth shooter compared to, say, Call of Duty, where everyone has the same, skill set and everything like that. Hey, thank you so much again. Have a great night, Ozzy. Enjoy. Sweet dreams. All the best tomorrow. Yeah, thank you so much, Scotty. Hope you don't mind me calling you that, Scotty or Ozzy. But yeah, thank you for helping me get started in the game and bringing me all these experts over to get me started. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. Like, Call of Duty essentially is it's reskinned, right? Regardless of what you're playing or which one you're playing, you're essentially playing Call of Duty again and again. You pick up a gun, you shoot a person, you throw a grenade, right? Apex Legends is very different. Even the movement in it is very different. If you don't master kind of the run slide, you're already 2-3 steps behind most of the other players that have been playing for a while. And that's just the movement of it. Oh, thanks so much, Ozzy. Really appreciate that. See, again, these are all things that I'm kind of learning and stuff like that, right? I think I've been streaming for what? I guess 2 weeks now. I took a bunch of time off because of technical problems. Like I was saying, I was, getting some new hardware and stuff like that. I just got my new mic and everything set up. Moved over from, the headset mic and everything. But yeah, thank you so much, Ozzy. Appreciate the help and everything like that. I'll definitely check out your stream as well, and check out the Discord as well too. I'm really excited to check out your community and everything. I don't know if my Discord's really open yet. I'm still trying to open up with some short stories and stuff like that for people to read through. But once I get that all going, I'll drop a line for everyone. And I'm available at all forms of social media right now at Heals on You. So if you do want to check out Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, anything like that, folks, by all means, check me out. I'm pretty much available everywhere. I've got really, really entertaining stuff, starting off new, but really entertaining as far as I can tell. Yeah, honestly, I love my Strix motherboard. It was between this. I've always been a big Asus, however you want to pronounce it. But I've always been a big Asus fan myself. I didn't go with the tough board just because I'll be honest, I know it sounds horrible, but I didn't like the yellow on it. I prefer red, so I went with the Strix myself, but I love it, man. If you're considering it, get it. It has been such a convenient board to use. A dream to hook up. It had everything I wanted and more. Oh, which one? Was it the MSI Tomahawk? Because I know that was the one I was considering alongside my Strix. I ended up with the B55 or B550 Strix Gaming F, or the Game F. Oh, the Pro Car. Oh, okay. That's a nice one too. I really liked that one. Yeah. I just heard that apparently from my research and stuff like that, my path was gonna work better if I went with Asus than if I went with MSI, just for pairing up with Razer, with some Philips Q lights and stuff. I'm sure I could have been wrong, but that was kind of my mindset with it. But yeah, no, I love it so far. I've been super, super stoked. How are you liking your system so far? Do you have, what did you pair your CPU with? Or what did you pair your motherboard with for the CPU? I'll be honest, hopefully I'm deep enough in the chat now that she won't see this, but my girlfriend was getting angry at me with essentially the amount of reading and research and stuff I had put into the computer before I purchased it and everything. I'm talking about sleepless nights for weeks, and I know that sounds horrible, but I really wanted to know what was going on. So I just built up my knowledge virtually in the course of a couple of weeks. Oh, you got you got a Threadripper? Oh, there you go. There you go. No, you're right. The research was half the fun, right? Reading about it, a lot of it too was, I don't know how to word it, but finding a lot of new tech chats, avenues I had never really been into or anything before with computers. And I've been into computers for a really long time. Oh yeah, if you're doing anything visualization, actual processing or anything like that, Threadripper's where you want to be, right? Oh. Yeah, if you're gonna run it as a central station, it's gonna be a beast, right? You're gonna pretty much be asking a lot of it. See, like I was saying, this setup is pretty much localized to just the shed here, and then I've got kind of my media center inside the house, running, you know, my TV, you know, my home theater setup and everything like that, you know, when I have guests over and stuff, you know, it's a lighter gaming system that they can do some light gaming on, pretty much just, you know, for streaming and stuff like that mainly, though. Should go into town and pick up some new seeds here, actually, now that I've chopped down all my beans. Well, thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. I'm really excited that I could have you all here and everything like that. And again, thank you, everyone, for following. Always appreciated. What am I in here? I should probably check my... Okay, so how do I even do that? Do I... See, I'm so new. How do I even map? I think I'm assuming I'm probably in spring because I just saw some plants start in town. Oh, okay, it's the little icon with the boat? Oh, okay. Oh, no, you know what it is? I'm so sorry, chat. Here I am. I've got the window minimized there. I feel bad. I was showing some people when I first got into chat there a little bit ago that, just some, Boba Fett stuff. I'm losing my train of thought here. Most profitable crop for summertime? Let's see. Blue. Okay. I figured it would have been something berry related. Oh, I guess starfruit's probably later in the game. Haven't unlocked something like that yet. So just get a bunch of blueberry seeds. Oh, I gotta sell some stuff first. So that's one thing. I wish there was a way to... Is there a way to sell... Oh. Okay. Question answered. Buy a bunch of blueberry seeds. And get this crop going. Yeah, I just sold a bunch of lumber recently that I had extra of. That's one thing too, I've got to learn what crops are profitable, obviously, and what seasons. I was probably going to go community center just because it has to do with Lewis, and I was kind of interested in that storyline. Because like I was saying to Zaz, I don't know, he's really given me a shady vibe, so I'm interested to check out to see what he's got planned. He's a lazy ass. I hope there's more to it than he's just lazy. All right, let's till some ground here. Let's make this a little bit better setup. Oh, really, eh? Oh, okay. That's good to know, too. Okay. Like, how long would you say is a playthrough on this game, then? If you guys are talking about, like, multiple hundreds of hours, have you guys just played through it, I guess, a few times or whatnot? Get these blueberries planted here. Up and her. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I have an account that's 15 years in and at like 100 hours. Wow. Sounds like my old Ultima Online account. Am I bringing up any warm memories for anyone here in chat? Ultima Online? Do I have any UO fans here? Bringing it back super old school. Oh, probably should have gotten some more blueberries, actually. I got enough money. Wow, 1.6 mil. Holy jumping. Depends on what you want to do for the first one. I'd say 30. Oh, okay. So that's not bad. So pretty much your normal like RPG playthrough kind of runtime. I've been taking it super slow, obviously here, because like I said, I've been really focusing on chat because it's been super entertaining the last couple of days. I've had some really positive people in and out of chat. I've got this linked to my Facebook account as well, so I've got a lot of friends and family popping in and out, checking out the chat and checking out essentially a lot of them. You know, are new to streaming gameplay in general. A lot of them just want to know kind of what I've been doing recently and working on and stuff like that. So yeah, I've been taking it pretty slow. Now, also too, is there any limit to quests I can pick up and accept at any one given point in time? Should I be kind of, you know, cherry picking what quests to grab? Oh, I mean, weird reactions? Are you kidding? For the most part, I got most of the weird reactions out pretty early, but no. In a lot of cases, I try and limit more my Facebook account to a lot of my. I do a tech talk 2 times a week, so I kind of give them the tech talk portion of my gameplay. Every once in a while, I'll do a morning time stream or something on Facebook, but for the most part, I keep my Facebook crowd to my tech talks and stuff like that. I figure they're probably going to find more value in that content than my game streams. Oh, okay. So if you don't get to a wanted quest quick enough, essentially it's just going to expire. Okay, so I should keep a mind on that then. Oh, okay. So it doesn't necessarily matter that I've picked them up. Now the other thing too is there going to be a negative effect on, say, a person's mindset towards me if I don't finish a task for them? So if I accept a quest and then almost like kind of flake out and let them down, okay, cool. So that would be a major concern too, is, you know, worrying about flaking out on a quest, and then having a negative effect from the person I've picked it up from. Um, Avis, I'd love to tell you yes, but clearly I don't because I'm. Clearly I don't because I'm just carrying everything around. Oh, really? I've been really enjoying Shadowlands so far, but I have to admit, like, that's one of those games too I've been lagged out. I think I've only made it to level. What am I at? 53 or 54? Um, I tried to do a 24-hour stream for it opening up, but I mean, kids in life, right? Let's be honest. Priorities definitely overweighed gameplay, but I think I went almost 12 or 12 or 15 hours roughly, and only made it to around 54. But I've been really enjoying the content so far. The dungeon, the first dungeon I did was really super cool. I really enjoyed the fact that there was real game mechanics in an early game dungeon like that. You don't usually see that. I don't find anyways. Oh, really? Yeah, see, like, and if you don't mind me asking, like, why, what are you kind of feeling that Shadowlands is missing? And also, too, Avis, yeah, how do you do... Okay, go to the menu where there's a tab where you can craft things, do a chest. Okay, so go to the menu where you can craft things. Is that in here? Oh, crafting. Oh, look at this, Avis. Avis, you pure gem. You gem of a human, you. Look at this guy. Now, is there? I was just noticing. Is there a limit? Oh, look at this guy! What a sweetheart! What a sweetheart! There you go, Avis. Thank you, bud. Thank you. Love it. Oh, now how? Oh, you just. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire here, chat. Now we're cooking with fire. Holy jumping. Watch out. Watch out, Hogwarts. Harry Potter's on a path. Thank you again, Avis. That is awesome. That's such a good little tip. So for anyone wondering, yeah, if you're getting into Stardew Valley, you can craft chests by going into your crafting menu. by going into your crafting menu, which I didn't even know existed, I probably should have taken a better look at my options menu there. But go into crafting and then create a chest. That's awesome. Oh shit! You know what's funny? I was told at the very beginning of the game to create a scarecrow, and never got around to it. So now that I can, I probably should, right? Scarecrow. What else do we need? Fiber, wood, coal. Okay. Okay. I got a lock from 1 to 47. The biggest thing that sold me was the whole time traveling thing where you can level in any zone, but the dungeon scaling is broken. Really? Sorry, how is the dungeon system broken? I guess I haven't played around with the dungeon scaling too much just because I've been really focused on the kind of the pre-game, like pre-Shadowlands, kind of leveling up all those last couple characters that I wanted to be at 50 before Shadowlands came out, so I really didn't focus on the time traveling aspect of the dungeons. But I'd be interested to hear more about that, because that was actually a big thing that I've been covering in a lot of my tech talks whenever I bring up World of Warcraft. It's probably one of the best times to come back in because of the time traveling aspect and the level scaling, not having to worry about where your friends are at in the game if you're just jumping back in. But if I'm hearing this, felt like the older content is ridiculously hard for no reason. So I can't dungeon grind because some bosses just kill regardless of how. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, that was one thing I was kind of worried about too. Cocaine? It's funny. Everyone always thinks that about me. I'll be the first person to admit that because I'm so jacked up all the time. That's me. High energy all the time. But cocaine, it's a hell of a drug. Don't do it. Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, I guess if you love something, marry it, right? Yeah, sorry, Zaz. That was one thing I was kind of worried about and concerned about as well, was the fact that now that the dungeons scale with you, you can't just crush out older content, right? Like you used to be able to grind out, say, really good transmog gear for your characters because you just crush out content, right? I guess it kind of good and bad, right? Yeah, I guess in a lot of ways they almost should have kept maybe like a way to do the older content as a max level character and not have it scale as well, so you can one man an older dungeon or something like that, and still be able to scale with your friends. I don't know. Like, to be totally honest, I'm Momo. Like, sorry if I'm pronouncing that right. Like I've seen studies where like microdosing and stuff like that in a lot of cases with drugs can be argued as viable and stuff like that.
good for your health. I don't know if I'd ever go so far as to say good for your health. Like I went from smoking cigars to vaping to quitting everything now, and like I always made the argument with a lot of my friends and stuff like that. Like I was one of those people where I was like, oh well, vaping is healthy, but I always made the argument where vaping is healthier than say smoking. So in a lot of cases, it you know, to be totally honest and open with people, like you know, I'm trying to find the right wording for this, but if it's the lesser of two evils, where cocaine is the lesser of two evils in any situation, then could it be good for your health? Theoretically, yeah. But is it? No. Like, let's be honest, nothing like that's good for your health. It scales fine from what I understand at max level, but at lower levels where you level through the content. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, actually, I was like a crazy vapor. Like people used to literally call me like Darth Vader and stuff like that at work and everything like that. And essentially, at the beginning of all these lockdowns and everything like that, I mean, my vape store was nice enough to do and offer curbside deliveries and stuff like that. But I quit cold turkey as well. So hey, congrats, Zaz. Like yeah, hey, my mom did the same thing too. After 32 years, quit cold turkey. Just waking up one morning, she says you'll quit when you're ready, right? And it's so true. Yeah, same thing, right? Like I literally sit here, and it's funny you talk about that. I literally sit here and I have like my vape pen like sitting beside me and stuff like that, and I look at it all the time, and I get cravings. But then I think about everything that led up to me quitting and everything like that, and it just makes sense for me to just not go back, right? Yeah, right, Avis. Like that's super hard to just quit cold turkey. I do cocaine like 60 times in just 1 week. That is a lot, but honestly, like that's not more than I've seen. To be totally honest, I've been around it in my life, and yeah, 60 times in just 1 week. Like, do you mean like how do you mean? I've seen it. I've been around. If I'm understanding it the way you're talking about it, I've been around people who do way more than that. It was unfortunate, but oh really? Wiped at level 22 with a full team of heirloomed up people and wiped repeatedly. That's the thing though, right? Like I think in a lot of cases, especially with people wearing full heirloomed gear and stuff like that, you'd almost have this sense of over security where because you've ran the content and you didn't have level scaling before, you think you're just going to crush out the content. You forget about certain mechanics that are wipeable mechanics. You forget about even certain mobs that if you pull too many mobs at a certain time, a group's going to wipe, right? But yeah, that's pretty understandable, and that would be pretty frustrating to start going through that, especially with a group that you think is just going to crush out content, right? I should get to watering here too. I got to water these blueberries here before I forget today. Focused on my chat so much. It's really enjoyable today. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. This has been a lot of fun. And like I said, anyone that's new or whatnot, check out my other social media sites. I've got a Discord that's relatively new. I'm starting to put up some short stories and stuff like that, talking about my retro gaming days. Check out my Facebook, Twitter. Everything is available at Heals on You, HEALZONU, on virtually all forms of social media. So thanks so much for tuning in. And remember, everyone, too, stay healed up, everyone. Stay healed up, right? Oh, I love this jam. That was one thing too, actually, Avis. I appreciate that tip. That was actually one thing I got distracted on. I sold all the wood to go buy a bigger backpack because I didn't know about the chest tip. So I was going to buy a bigger backpack and then essentially just got distracted with chat, everything like that. So it's definitely one of the things I'll be doing in the near future, though, as soon as I... Oh, actually, I still have enough money to buy it, so I maybe should buy it right now, actually. I mean, I'm almost if this isn't a troll and you are being serious, man, like there's a lot of things you can do in all seriousness. Um, like if again, if you're being serious and trolling and stuff like that, or not trolling, by all means, hit me up in private chat sometime. I'll definitely talk you through some things that I've seen firsthand. With some people that are really close to me, and again, like Zaz says too, like Narcotics Anonymous is a good place to start off, right? But if you don't feel like going somewhere like that, like as stupid as it sounds, I'll talk to you about it, man. Like, it's rough. It's I've seen it. And yeah, and like Ava says, like if you are actually being serious and not just trolling out and stuff like that, there's a lot of avenues to find help and everything, right? That's almost literally what my channel is meant to be for, is just helping out with positivity and everything like that. Oh, I think I have a guest here. I got a guest here. Hello, everyone. How's it going? My guests have shown up, everyone.
Hi.
I got a good audience today.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many people?
We got 9 people right now.
9 people.
Yeah. But well, potentially more too. That's just what it's reporting right now.
Should I make that 10?
Sure, make it 10. You can round up.
He's gonna log on to his. You get Wi-Fi out here, huh?
Of course there's Wi-Fi out here. Are you kidding? This is the stream shed.
How do we play
You got it?
All
right. You have a good day, okay, sweetie?
Yeah. I'm Momo. Please, yeah. Hit me up in DM, bud. I'll talk to you more about it for sure.
Momo. Okay. You be good, Kate? Okay. Love you. All right. Your message. I didn't write you back, but it's all good.
The Hey, sorry about that, chat. I just wanted to make sure there was no sensitive information there.
Got a new mic thing?
Yeah, no worries, man. Like, whenever you do have time, by all means. Whenever you can find time, Momo. I'm literally available whenever you are. Hey, I'm really sorry to hear that, man. All the best. All the best. Like I always say, stay healed up, man. Stay healed up, Fred. And they said hello as well. They were saying hello. What are you playing over here? Planning on playing some Roblox or some YouTube or whatnot?
I'm on YouTube and I'm trying to get the... Oh,
Oh.
I'm trying to get onto your channel.
Oh, look at this. Someone just said hello in chat from inside the room here. So what's everyone's plans for today, too? Everyone have big plans for today? Just getting their day started?
I don't think they can see because they're on Twitch.
I've gotten this a couple of times. No, I don't blame you for sleeping soon, because you said it was what, like 11? I think you were saying it was, or was that Aussie that was saying it was 11:15, and that was almost, what, an hour or two ago? I don't sleep. Oh, what, you've been up all night too? Oh boy. Yeah, because I was gonna say it's the same time here too. I'm 8:03 a.m. too, but I just woke up a little while ago. I went to bed really early last night, so I woke up really early. I've just been trying to catch up on my sleep that I wasn't getting for a while there. Oh, that's good to know. Thank you very much. Oh, okay, national holiday there. If you don't mind me asking, what national holiday are you celebrating right now? Yeah, oh yeah, what holiday? Oh wow. Yeah, Zaz, go get yourself some sleep, man. Holy jumping, bud. So you're pulling what? You're pulling what, 22 hours then at this point? Sounds like me. I don't sleep either. Don't worry. Don't worry, I don't sleep. There's plenty of time to sleep when there's nothing going on, right? Well, I always used to joke with the people at my work. I always used to tell them I just ran on the eens. Caffeine and nicotine. That's what I always say too. I'll just sleep when I'm dead. I don't worry about it, right? Who needs sleep, right? Oh, there you go. Watching me.
It's a tiny bit delayed though.
Is it a couple seconds delayed? That kind of makes sense. It's probably just so in case I do something really crazy, they can cut me off before I just go crazy on camera, right? These stream people know me too well. They need to make sure they give me a 3-second live buffer.
11 people.
Oh, I know that one about the something something. Now, that's a good one because it's better than the nothing nothing holidays that you usually celebrate. I like the something something one. I like the something something one. That's a good one. You know what's better? The food one. I like that holiday. That's the best holiday, is the food holiday.
Oh, now they're talking.
I forget, like, what's the... I'm always confused on the breakdown between those two. Because I do find both of those very interesting. I actually studied a lot of ancient religions, world religions, stuff like that throughout school and stuff like that, and I am really interested in those. Was it Ricky Gervais? I want to say it was Ricky Gervais that summed it up like so well, essentially saying, oh, what did he? How did he sum it up? Essentially saying something like, you know. And I really hope I don't offend anyone watching this, but it was just an interesting take on things and stuff like that, about how science is there and stuff. But he was saying something to the effect of, if you were to burn all literature as it stands right now and moving forward with society, you wouldn't have religious books. If the stories weren't rewritten, but scientific facts can be recreated. Gravity would be redocumented. The color spectrum would be redocumented. It's a really interesting way of thinking about you know, the breakdown, essentially, right? Oh, okay, okay, that's what it is. So essentially, um, like one is saying I'm open, but prove it to me. The other one is saying, hey, no way, Jose, kind of thing, right? Like, it doesn't matter how you slice the bread. I don't want the bread, kind of thing, right? I hate to word it that way, but
How many people do you have watching right now?
it kind of jumps around. Like right now, it's posting 11,
Ooh,
but it jumps around, bud.
on
Like,
here it says it's 9.
oh, really? Yeah, so there might be other people viewing from other areas where I'm showing different postings because I'm viewing like a composite of all the different sites I'm posting to. So, see, Zaz, I feel like I feel like that's kind of my approach to things, right? Like, I'm a very factual type of person too. So I like seeing, you know, evidence, in any shape or form, really. And I find that to be a very interesting take. I'm very open minded when it comes to people's religions and everything like that, and how they want to approach their religions. Because, like I said, I've done a lot of you know reading and classes and stuff on it, and it is really interesting. It's really interesting. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Tests and prove it's real. Yeah, like I said, I think that was also the way that he was essentially summing it up. Was saying, prove it to me, right? See, like Zaz, that's kind of one take. Like I had such a good teacher in high school. Hey, shout out, Mr. Pipes. You know you're out there, bud. But he was such a good teacher, and he kind of taught with that mindset too. Re- and I think dogma sums it up so well too, in a lot of good ways. I don't want to misquote, but essentially the way, and again, I really hope I'm not offending anyone, because again, I think this one is posting to my Facebook, and I hope I'm not offending anyone, but it's just a different way of thinking of things, right? But um essentially in dogma they kind of say, religion is a great idea because ideas can be played with, molded, melded, like worked around, right? But it becomes, I hate to use this term, but it can become dangerous when it becomes a belief, right? Because beliefs are almost ingrained, right? Um, so in a lot of ways, like it's a good structure system, to work around, and it's a good system that way. And in a lot of ways, like it does help, but it shouldn't be really a defining point either, right? Like you can be a good person without it. Yeah, I restream to a bunch of different platforms, so I just want to make sure that I'm not offending anyone, you know. Well, that's the thing, right? Everyone's open to their own opinion and stuff like that, and I hope that I am just openly discussing this, with people out there and stuff like that. And if anyone, wants to change my mind in private chat or anything like that, uh, you know, change it. It's just, I'm just having an open discussion and stuff like that. I'm always open to people adding to the discussion and giving their own 2 cents and everything, in the future and everything when this is posted. I'm just gonna go around watering everything apparently. Maybe I should pay attention to what I'm actually doing here for a second, eh, bud? Yeah, it's really too bad, Zaz. You're right. Like, everyone I feel needs to kind of just chill out and stuff like that, right? Just relax, everyone. Relax. Stay healed up, right? Stay healed up. I'm glad I always have that on hand. Oh, really? Oh, that's such a good tip to know, too. So, my chat's been giving me some useful tips for this game. So you can stop time by opening up your menu. So essentially when I'm just sitting here like chatting and stuff like that, I'd be able to like pause my time real quick and everything like that. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, that is cool.
And also too, thank you iMomo for the follow. I really do appreciate the follow as well. See how it's... Oh, okay, the timer. Okay, that means it stopped. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Because unlike American politics, we're here to have a good, clean debate. Yeah, it's true, right? Like it's just a talking point to kind of start off from, right? Like just to start chatting. Beauties, cool, buddy, cool. Oh, okay. So maybe in a couple of cutscenes or something like that. Potentially different situations. Yeah, I'll definitely have to like do some more reading on. Sorry, my apologies, chat. I'll definitely have to do some more readings on the gameplay of Stardew Valley myself. I've been so focused on like Apex gameplay. I've got a couple of buddies that are asking me to come over to play some Call of Duty Warzone. I've been doing a lot of research into Roblox and stuff like that. How to set up your own, like how to set up your own store, right, bud? Because that's a big thing.
To make your own things, because then you could get Robux.
Yeah, like essentially, chat, like learning how to make like clothes for your Roblox characters and stuff like that. Setting up an in-game store and everything to start like making Roblox or Robux. Sorry, Robux. Oh, okay. Hey, well, I appreciate the knowledge here, Avis, for sure. Oh, don't worry, like, I'm so new with Roblox, like, he's the fountain of knowledge when it comes to Roblox, like, he's showing me all these new things to do in the game and everything like that. He's always I should probably chop down some trees quick here before 2 a.m. I always like to waste down my energy meter before the night pops. Sorry, what's that, bud?
And the free rewards that you can get right now at the RB Battles competition.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, and all the free rewards you can get in Roblox right now, because of the what is it? The RB battle?
Yes.
The RB battles.
I already have all their rewards other than the Hood of Champions and the 3 and the badges.
Oh, really? Do you just have to figure out how to get those ones to get them, or you just haven't done it yet?
No, I haven't done it. But
Oh,
and
okay.
I don't know how to do it. I don't think anybody's got the Hood of Champions yet.
What is that? You found a oh, it's a geode. Last time I got a geode, it was like, I think there was coal inside of it or something like that. It was nothing special, chat. But we'll get it checked out. Oh, that's cool, though.
And I already have all 3 of the swords. The Sabrina sword, I don't know the actual names of them, and then the Rooster sword and the DJ sword.
Oh, okay.
Like, because they all have different names, like Sword of Healing, I think that's DJ's sword. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. And do they all, like, give you special powers, too?
In this game called, I forget what it's called, but it's made by the actual hosts, DJ, Sabrina, and Russo.
Mhm.
It's a game, and they give you special abilities in that certain game.
Oh, really?
You have to use the swords to get a certain badge in the game to unlock,
To use those abilities in the game?
to unlock the shrine, and then the shrine you have to do a boss battle, and then when you complete the shrine, if you're one of the first 30 people, you get this thing called the Hood of Champions, and then there's, I forget the other rewards, but there's another one for top 10,000 people, and I don't know what that is, but I just know it's top 10,000 people to get it.
Did you catch all that, chat? talk about fountain of knowledge over here. Holy jumping, this guy's got to start his own Roblox stream. I try and get him on stream whenever the knowledge fountain, folks. Okay, so yeah, well, I mean, he's gotten me into Roblox, so I do play it here and there myself. Apparently, my sister, she plays it too a lot. She's apparently got her own store going in what is it, Adopt Me?
Me, but what do you mean store?
Or didn't she have a restaurant or something going in some restaurant game?
That's called I think that's called My Restaurant.
Oh, she doesn't really play that one much anymore?
No, because she's basically
Like beat it?
She basically has like all the floors. She has everything. Same with me. I have a lot.
She played it so heavy she pretty much beat the I guess the multiplayer mode where she's just at the point where she can't do much more with it, right?
Well, she still can. It's just she.
And then you can
getting
get
bored of it.
oh with the geodes you can get artifacts to give to the museum. Oh, okay, and I guess that probably gives you more more rep with the townsfolk and everything like that, I'm assuming, right? So I'll have to probably play around with that. Oh, okay, yeah, so you get rewards for donating things to the museum. Okay, cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, I think the last time I got a geode, it was like coal or something like that. So, I mean, nothing special enough that I'd really want to donate it to the museum, right? Oh, that's right. We wanted to make a scarecrow too. I totally forgot about that, chat. See, like I said, I get so distracted that we wanted to make a scarecrow. Yeah, I get so distracted that I never remember to do these things. Put it on my wood. Oh, that's right. We made all the chests. So we don't have any more wood, so I gotta go wood chopping. Gotta go chopping wood.
A tiny bit of wood, but you only have 24.
Yeah, I need more though.
We had tons of wood before. I think we had like 500, 300.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, you had a lot.
Oh, that. Yeah, you're right. I sold a bunch of it. Sorry. Yeah, I wasn't giving you 100% attention there, bud. I wasn't paying attention to what you were saying. Yeah, I did sell a bunch of wood when I jumped into the game last night, just to make some money, because all my crops died. Because I gotta. Yeah, I'm not. This is one of those games where it's almost so like relaxed to play that I'm playing it almost too relaxed, where I'm not paying attention to what's actually going on.
It's like Adopt Me.
Yeah, see, even chat selling me, don't sell wood. It was one of those things, chat, where I was hard up for money. I had just had the, as you guys had told me, I guess the seasons change. The seasons changed on me, so all my crops died. And I was like, oh no! I had no money really at the time, so I was like, oh no, I gotta make some quick money to get my crops back. So I sold a bunch of wood. But yeah, moving forward, I definitely won't be doing that. Well, more so now that I actually know how to keep items in my chests inside the house too, right? That's a big thing too.
You should save up.
All seasons are 28 days, by the way. Oh, so essentially you would want crops grown, harvested, and sold within that season. So you want to make sure you do it before 28 days, I guess, right? That's a good tip too. I appreciate that, Avis. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. So you want to make sure you turn around all your crop cycles within 28 days, so. Good to know. Good to know. I appreciate that. Oh, we can make a scarecrow now. Oh, we need more fiber. Okay. Pull out more fiber. I think I've got that. Yep. Okay. Make a scarecrow. Perfect. And I guess you'd want to put the scarecrow in like the middle of the crops. Like, does the scarecrow have, say, like a radius around it that it's effective within? So you want to make sure that you kind of cover as much ground with the scarecrow as possible, I guess. So I guess put the... Okay, 8 tile radius. So I guess, yeah, put it kind of in the middle here.
Carrying him.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. So Mr. Scarecrow, do your job. And
You
then
have to move those crops right there over
I know,
to
bud.
there to
I know, bud.
make sure.
I'm a newbie though. I'm allowed to make these newbie mistakes, okay? Okay, and then I guess we should fill up my bucket. Get the bucket all filled up. We'll chop some more wood here quick. We'll make this a quick cycle today. So we'll get some more wood chopped here real quick, and then we'll go to bed, get rested up. Hopefully our crop will grow a little bit more. That's the other thing too. I've noticed items do seem to stay on the ground for longer than a day. Is there a certain amount of time that items have on the ground before they expire, or are they infinite, like they'll never expire if I don't pick them up?
Yeah, because then you could just use the ground as inventory.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could almost use the ground as inventory at that
Drop
point.
everything.
Yeah.
What was that little color thing in there?
Oh, they do expire every day? Oh, okay. Because I guess maybe there's new items dropping on the ground, like over time and stuff like that. Because I've noticed things on the ground that I thought I had left there, but I guess were maybe just there already. They despawn when you go to bed. Okay. So just be careful of that. Make sure you pick everything up before going to bed. That makes sense. Get some more wood, get some more stone. Now that we're getting some help here in chat, we'll definitely get this farm booting up here. I'll pick it up quick here. And then hopefully also too, later today, I hope to possibly do a VR stream later today. I've got an Oculus headset that I'm just figuring out how to do streaming with that. And I got some new dungeon crawler games that I was really looking forward to. I've jumped into one so far that is so much fun. So I'll probably do a little bit of a virtual reality stream later too as well. So by all means, folks, you know, like I keep saying, follow me at all my forms of social media if you would like to stay on top of things. The dungeon crawler for virtual reality, I actually got a 3-pack. The 3-pack of dungeon crawlers was actually here. Well, here, one second. They're on the Steam here. The one was Carnage. This one looked really fun. I haven't even jumped into this one yet, so if I do stream this one, this is literally going to be my first jump into reactions. There was also the Wizards, which got really high reviews. It sounds like it's kind of the old school virtual reality dungeon crawler for the Oculus, and it sounds really good. Again, I haven't played this one at all. And then one that my nephew and I were playing around with a little bit the other day. Yeah, was the Dungeon Knight with the Gunslinger update. This game is incredible, chat. Like, for a VR game, it is probably one of the most immersive games I can possibly suggest or anything. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, there might be some gameplay footage on my Facebook if anyone goes to my Facebook and adds me at Heels on You.
There's also some game footage on
YouTube? Oh, okay.
I was
Apparently.
watching some earlier today.
Oh, okay. My nephew was just letting me know too that apparently there's some gameplay footage of the Dungeon Knight on my YouTube as well. So check that out as well. Yeah, I play Age of Empires. Yep. This is just my Steam list of games here and stuff like that. But yeah, I play Age of Empires 3. I mean, who doesn't love Age of Empires? Age of Empires 3. There should be Age of Empires 2 on here as well. I think that might be on my Xbox Game Pass. That's why I usually use Galaxy of Gamers, because it just collaborates all your games into one spot. I have to say, like, that app has probably saved me multiple hundreds of dollars from rebuying games that I already actually have downloaded onto my system or have through game subscriptions nowadays. It's a really useful app for anyone that doesn't have it yet. And if I'm not mistaken, it's Galaxy of Gamers or GOG, GOG.com. But yeah, I play Age of Empires. I take it you play Age of Empires as. That's just one of those old school games. Like like I was saying, like, I mean, I'm 35, 36, right? So that was one of those games where I grew up on. And I just remember back in the day, before I even really had a concept of what was going on, essentially just kind of going into the game, you know, building my way up to like elephants with the Persians, and then just, you know, storming in with, like, you know, as many elephants as you could create, and not really having any concept of how units worked with one another, right? Um, do you play RuneScape? Do you know about EverQuest, Bud? I don't know if you caught it. I was referencing Ultima Online. Those games are what are they're based on Ultima Online. Like, Ultima Online is like the grandfather of MMO games, from my knowledge, anyways. RuneScape and UO came out roughly around the same time, but I'm pretty sure UO is still like the first real big MMO game that was ever around. Oh, 26. Okay, yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, UO would have already have been off server, offline, like off, because I mean you can still play it, but you don't. I think it would have been offline by the time you were even born. If I'm not mistaken, it was released, I want to say, 1996, and pretty much it got taken out by World of Warcraft at the time. But yeah, it slowly transitioned from like UO to RuneScape, EverQuest, and then getting into like World of Warcraft and stuff like that. Oh, youngins. EverQuest. Oh man, EverQuest was so much fun. Yeah. Well, it was funny too because I was actually in one of my. Did I seriously just do that, chat? Wow. I need to stay away from those crops with my tools. I was chatting in my computer, one of my computer enthusiast groups on Facebook earlier today, and they were talking about I forget what it was, but essentially they were saying, you know, making fun of themselves on how old they were and everything, and about, I guess, where they were when Cyberpunk started to be talked about and stuff like that, and it just made me feel that much older. Oh, it was horrible. Yeah, I'm pretty old here, chat, for things. I can remember, oh boy, like old school stuff, really old school stuff. Like, well, for one, I remember when like online gaming first really started taking off with like Halo on original Xbox, right? We're not talking Xbox 360 or anything like that. Original Xbox. And I can remember having to borrow one of my buddy's mom's credit cards to essentially get an online subscription at the time, so I could stop leeching off his online play in his system because he didn't like playing split screen. And I mean, who can blame him, right? Yeah, Halo was nuts back in the day. Oh, it was a blast. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. I hope you're saying that with love, Avis. I hope so. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, hopefully it's coming with love. You know what's funny? I have to admit, Baldur's Gate is one of those games where it's one of the few games I don't know much about it. My buddy is really huge into it, and he's super excited for the and I hope I'm not misquoting things, but correct me if I'm wrong. Baldur's Gate is the Dungeons and Dragons series. He's super stoked for it. Like, he's, you know, at the point where he's doing the whole Cyberpunk 2077 thing. He's ready to build a new computer just to play this game. I never really got into it. I played a lot of actual Dungeons and Dragons tabletop back in the day, but I never got into the video game aspect of Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, look at this, dear Harry Potter. How are you doing, sweetie? I've missed you so much since you left. I hope the farming life is everything you hoped for. Love, Mom. P.S. I sent you your favorite cookies. Aw, Mom's such a sweetheart. What a great lady. The tabletop D&D is really fun. It's a lot to get into. What I would probably suggest is D&D has a really good, if I'm not mistaken, you can look it up by just like the red box. But it's essentially a red box that's a starters pack. What I'll try and even maybe do is I'll try and maybe do a quick post on my Facebook page, because I actually have the starters box that I'm talking about myself. And it's, I think I want to say it was roughly $20-$30 US or something like that. It's a great deal to get started into Dungeons and Dragons. It gives you a little bit of a quick little playthrough campaign just to get your, you know, kind of your lips wet on what D&D is and what it has to offer and everything. But I mean, I highly suggest it. It's a great fun way to play through some role-playing campaigns with a group, if you can find a group. That's the other part. Nowadays, you can usually find a group to play with, like, online through streaming, but you need a group to play with, right? Yeah, see, that's my problem too. Finding friends to play games like that is really hard, because the other part too is it's not like you're just playing the game even on a 2-hour time period, right? Usually Dungeons and Dragons is played over the course of weeks to months to you know, to potentially years, depending on the campaign and the group that you're playing with. So it really is a commitment, right? It's not like just pulling out a Monopoly board or, you know, Catan. Like, even Catan, that's a great, you know, playthrough game where you play it in a night type of thing, right? Self-contained. Oh, really? D&D Beyond is a really good way to keep... See, I actually ended up, laminating all my character sheets, essentially. And then what I did was, so for quick playthroughs, I used a laminate sheet to do, like, quick notes and everything like that. But that is actually a really good tip. There are some, like, that's the other thing, too, folks. Like, I mean, I'm talking about, like, old school Dungeons and Dragons, getting, you know, it's hard to get into this and that and everything. But with so many different avenues to follow now, with Discord servers, with online plays, with different apps even. There's so many different avenues and resources to pick into nowadays that it becomes so much easier to get into now. I mean, I'm talking about the days where, yeah, right, Crystal? Like, back in the day where you know, like, essentially you probably had, like, stacks and stacks of paper for character sheets where everything is recorded. Like, Zaz was saying he's got over, you know, 100 hours game time in one game. Well, imagine having 100 hours game time recorded in notebooks, right? You'd have an entire notebook for one character that you've been playing for, say, 2 or 3 years with your buddies, right? But yeah, some of the resources are incredible. Binders, right? Binders, notebooks. Like I was joking with some of my buddies the other day. Like, I've got notebooks upon notebooks, you know, with character sheets and breakdowns of, you know, different stats of things and stuff. It gets overwhelming at times, but these new apps that they have available, I mean, you literally just, okay, bring up character heals on you. Stats are right there, and everything's on the fly too, right? You can edit things on the fly. You pick up new weaponry. All of that can be recorded and dealt with, right, on the fly, which is such a great resource. Thank you for reminding me about those, Crystal. I really appreciate that, because it's true, right? But yeah, some of the things you can find are just incredible nowadays, especially with different apps and stuff like that. So I mean, by all means, if you want to get into Dungeons and Dragons, yeah, pick up the starter kit. That's probably my suggestion. I don't know if they have one for current edition, because I know that there was a new edition just dropped. a little while ago, and apparently it really changed the landscape of Dungeons and Dragons. But pick up the red box. At least that'll get you started and give you an idea if you want to continue through with it. Laminate the sheets that the red box comes with, because I think it only comes, or photocopy a whole bunch of them, because you'll want more than what it comes with. And download a couple of apps for your phone, a couple of different character apps, download a couple of different campaign apps. Even what I started doing was I literally have, if I'm not mistaken, I forget what edition is. I want to say the 4th edition. I have virtually the entire book catalog in PDF form on my phone. So I have all the monster catalogs, I have all the item catalogs, all the campaign books. I have virtually the entire 4th edition on my phone in PDF form. And again, like, these are things too, if anyone wants to hit me up or needs these things, I think I still have them kicking around somewhere on hard drives, so hit me up, let me know if you need these things. Sorry, one second here, chat. Are you getting bored, bud? Okay, I apologize. If you want to, do you want to go inside for a little bit? I'm probably going to stay on for a little bit longer, and then sign off in a bit. Do you want to head in? I'll give you the Oculus to go in with.
I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you want to play something, or how are you? What are you feeling, bud?
No.
You getting hot? It's really warm in here, right? No?
I don't like that.
Ooh, look at it outside, Chad. It's so nice outside today. It's so nice outside. But yeah, there's so many different resources for Dungeons & Dragons. Sorry for getting distracted there for a second. I get super distracted all the time if you guys can't tell. But yeah, lots of different resources for Dungeons & Dragons. But, by the way, too, I will definitely be getting, like, Baldur's Gate moving forward on the computer, because, like I said, my buddy's probably going to be picking it up, so I'll play through with him. He's probably going to need a cleric to play through, and Heals on You, of course, is going to be there to heal people, right? Zaz, weren't you the one that was saying that you're from Florida or something, though, bud? Are you able to go outside your door right now and pick up snow? It's actually a really nice day, though. It's really nice out.
Very cold out there.
It's crisp out, eh? it's 50 degrees freedom height. What's that like? That's still like, what is it? 15 degrees Celsius or something though? Or what would that be? I guess it would be 9 or 10? That's what I laughed at too, freedom height. You must be eating those freedom fries down there too. It's above freezing. Well, trust me, it's not above freezing here. Oh, that's funny. No, you're right. Like, normally it's scorching hot there. Yeah, you're right. Well, it's funny, though, too, because, like, I think I was mentioning it, like, much earlier when you first jumped into chat. If any Canadians get a chance, drive down to Florida, because it's really eye-opening. For one, the drive down is spectacular, and two, it's funny when you start hitting certain points, when it starts hitting a certain point of warmth, and you're taking, like, say you get out of your car to go fill up in gas, and everyone in town is wearing a coat, and you're the only one in town that isn't wearing a coat, people just automatically look like, there's one of those Canadians coming down here to Florida, and we're just sitting there like, why is everyone in a coat? It's so warm out. Like, I'm almost sweating. It's true. Like I'm sitting out here like, whew, man, oh man, like, man, I'm glad I only had so much gas to pump, because I'm getting too hot out here, and everyone around you is like, why is this guy outside without a jacket on? What's up, bud? Oh. Just checking things out. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, so here, okay. So I've got, do you want to introduce yourself here real quick? Or no? You can say hello and everything like that to people. Oh, I think he's got a hand over here. Yep. Oh, here, 1 second. Actually, do this. So if you want to introduce yourself real quick. So, this is my nephew here, everyone. Welcome him as my guest streamer today. He'll be with me for a little bit. Like I said, I'll probably have to shoot off in a little bit here, unfortunately, to do some daddy daycare and stuff like that and everything. But I'll definitely be on later today and everything. So, follow me and everything. Notify right now. I try and stick to my my Twitch schedule as best I can. But obviously, with things going on in real life and everything like that, things do get muddy here and there and stuff. But I will be here, there, and everywhere on all forms of social media. Yeah, this is my nephew. He does a lot of the Roblox streams and stuff like that I offer here and there and everything. He was just checking things out. But yeah, this is my chat window. So that's what I was talking about before. So like,
Is that all of them, or that's just Twitch?
yeah, no. So that's what I was trying to explain before. So if you notice here, you actually get like icons on where they're coming from, right? So these people are talking to me from Twitch, and then this person was talking to me from Facebook. Yeah, and then if you go up further and stuff, there might be some other symbols and stuff like that.
There should be a YouTube one.
Well, there's your YouTube one because you messaged me. I don't know where that is. That's up here somewhere. But yeah, each one of the symbols shows you where the messages are coming
But then
from,
when
right?
you
So.
write, you're writing to everybody.
Hello, how's it going? Oh, don't worry. I'm like I've said, like I hope no one tuned in for like straight Stardew Valley gameplay, because this is one of those games I like to play in the background, especially in the morning time, to kind of wake up to the day, get chat talking, start some people off with their day and stuff. And this is a game where I feel I don't have to give like 100% attention, because for one, it's not multiplayer. Like my team isn't relying on me with this, so it feels a little bit more chill, right? Exactly. It's just a nice game to kind of chill, vibe out with in the morning. Get to know chat and stuff like that. Again, like I said, hopefully carry you guys off into different conversations about mind wellness, staying healed up in real life, staying healed up in game and stuff like that. Like just positivities, right? Yeah, see, like, even it's a game that I could find myself, like, you just sit on the couch and kind of play while you're watching, an old TV show or something, right? It's kind of like macaroni and cheese. It's a comfort food you'd come back to when you need a warm hug, right? My nephew's laughing. He liked that analogy. He likes the mac and cheese, so he liked that analogy. So how's everyone doing today again, Chad? Like, I'm really excited everyone could tune in today and be part of the stream with me here. Like I said, I'll probably have to head off in a little bit here to take care of the family and everything. Probably get breakfast started here in a little bit. That's why I tried to get on so early, just to get a stream in before everyone woke up and everything like that. But I'll be back in a little bit doing some more Stardew Valley streams. We'll be doing, like I said, some virtual reality streams. I like streaming all my Blizzard games, obviously, because I get to be my healer in those games and everything. But oh man, stolen Pokemon cards, that is the worst. I had magic cards stolen from me one time at school. Collectible cards actually got like banned in my school because of that situation where kids were like stealing them. In a lot of cases too, kids were like taking advantage of other kids, trading them really high value cards for low value cards and ripping them off. Then parents are freaking out. So it unfortunately was banned in my school. And if I'm not mistaken, that was before, and again, this is dating me, but that was before Pokemon, or at least Pokemon in Canada. Like, we're talking about Magic when it was first starting. Like, we're talking about, like, 4th editions, Alpha, Beta, Arabian Nights, Mirage, that type of stuff, right? But yeah, having cards stolen, there's nothing worse. Like, have you ever experienced, like, stolen cards?
I tried trading once, and the kid ripped me off, and because that was when I first started collecting Pokemon cards, and I didn't know the values of them.
So he traded you, like, a really crummy card for one of your good cards?
Well, he gave me, I think it was a Charmander.
Yeah.
And I traded him I think it was a Pichu,
Yeah.
and then he ripped it out of my hands, and then he got both cards.
Was he bigger than, like he was a older kid?
1 grade ahead of me.
That's not nice. Yeah, did you hear that, chat? So my nephew was trying to trade with someone. He ended up doing the deal, and then all of a sudden the guy rips him off for both cards and snatches the other card they traded him for out of his hand too. So it's unreal.
What did he say?
That's such a good movie, Avis. I love that movie. Or wait. Oh, sorry. Zaz said Major Pain. If he in there, he ain't happy. That's such a good movie. your side hurts. You want me to fix your side hurt? Oh, it's been a while since I've watched that movie. Actually, there's a whole bunch of movies that I need to rewatch now. That like now that all the kids in my life and stuff like that are starting to get to the age where they like get the movies and everything. One of the movies I've been talking about a lot with my girlfriend recently is Camp Nowhere. If you guys know that one, that is such a good like coming of age movie. Heavyweights was another one that I thought was such a good movie when I was younger. What was the other one that you saw just recently that you and your mom watched?
Employee of the month.
Sorry?
Employee of the month.
No. Well, that one you probably watched recently too. But no, there was one recently that was like a classic that you guys watched that like your mom and I used to watch all the time with growing up, and I can't remember what it was now. Well, there's Dumb and Dumber too, obviously. Yeah, I knew you were thinking of Dumb and Dumber. Like he's sitting over here smirking, and I know he's thinking of Dumb and Dumber. But it was a profound type of movie. It wasn't the Dumb and Dumber type of movie, but Heavyweights was amazing with the go-karts at the end, right?
Happy Gilmore.
So one of them was Happy Gilmore too, because he just Zaz just mentioned Billy Madison. Like that's a classic. But Happy Gilmore, that was a classic. But yeah, there's so many good movies that, you know, like I said, now that all the kids around me are starting to get to that age, you gotta start watching with them and stuff like that, right? Little Nicky, that's a good one. Big Daddy, obviously, that's a good one. But
That one's funny.
oh, you've seen Big Daddy? Yeah, that's a classic. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Yeah, there's so many good ones, right? Yeah, I'm super excited to watch through them all. Like we've got the Disney Plus for streaming, and well, I mainly got it for The Mandalorian, but the kids get to watch all the kid movies on it. And there's so many movies that when you're just flipping through things, you're like, what? I forgot about this movie. But then there's some I feel really bad. Like my sister and I watched The Neverending Story recently, and that's one of those movies that unfortunately just does not hold up to the way we remember it being, you know,
Mom still
as a
loves
kid.
it.
Does she still love it? She said that she didn't like it as much as she remembers it. Like she remembered it being like incredible, and she said it wasn't anything special now.
Mommy, I would say about a year ago, whenever we were picking movies to watch, she would always say, what about The Neverending Story?
Oh, really?
I watched it once, but I watched it halfway through, so I haven't really watched the whole thing.
Oh, okay. So maybe she rewatched it again and really did like it. Just gonna go warm in here. I don't know how you're not boiling in that, bud. Oh yeah, put them on the anime adventure for sure. Like, I don't know. I've joked about doing some Dragon Ball Z marathons with my nephew and stuff like that, because we always joke about the powering up aspect of the show.
Keep yelling.
Yeah, when they like he thinks it's gonna be hilarious, because I've explained to him how like in some cases they'll almost do like 2 episodes of them just yelling at one another without even touching one another to power up and stuff. So we're probably gonna do a couple Dragon Ball Z marathons in the future, which will be pretty funny.
Wait, so you're technically saying one full episode will just be yelling?
Not actually, but it feels like that, where it's a full episode of yelling. Oh, yeah, see, I have to admit, like, a lot of my buddies were, like, really big into anime. Like, I'm more like the, like, Dragon Ball Z type of stuff, Pokemon and stuff. And my buddies were, like, into it hardcore. Like, what was it? I think one of them was, like, Shogun, was a big one back in the day. Obviously, like, Ghost in the Shell, like, some of my buddies were really big into anime. I just kind of, like, trickled along on the back burner stuff, but, oh, definitely the original. No, I definitely want to do the original, because from what I've heard, like, Kai is essentially, like, without all the filler, without them doing 30 minutes of just, so I definitely want to watch the original, right? And if I'm not mistaken, I want to say I have the first few on DVD, like seasons 1 and 2. So we'll start with that and then see if I can find a streaming service for the rest of them and stuff. But yeah, it's going to be pretty entertaining.
For Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, for Dragon Ball Z.
There's this one game on Roblox. It's called Dragon Ball Z Simulator.
Yeah.
And you decorate your character to make it look like you're from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, really?
And whenever Mom just starts hearing the yelling, she tells me to turn it down because she hates the sound of it.
Yeah, I don't think there's too many ladies out there that are really into the screaming of Dragon Ball Z. And again, correct me if I'm wrong. Could be wrong. I'm sure there's a lot into it. But my sister, yeah, definitely not one of them. Oh, okay, when the intro's like all metal and stuff like that. Yeah, see, if I'm not mistaken, I'm almost positive, like, I know I've got the original DVDs for seasons 1 and 2 because I bought them like years upon years ago, but I'll have to try and find the following seasons and everything like that if I don't have them already. Girlfriend that was obsessed with Vegeta. If you're gonna be obsessed with anyone, you're gonna be obsessed with Vegeta. Oh, yeah, I know also too, the like the Brawly special is really good. I haven't stepped too much into the Bardock stuff, but I'll definitely step into that with him and everything. Just assholes. Yeah, a little bit of subtext there, eh, Zaz? Gives you a little bit of forethought into the future there, eh, bud? Yeah, I think I've only seen like one of the old school Brawly movies. I know they've done a lot more with him over the years. But all I've really seen is like the original, like, I don't even know what it's called now, like the legendary Super Saiyan, way back in the day. Yeah, see, there's 3 or 4 of them now. So I'll try and find them all, but I'll probably watch more or less the originals, kind of whatever I have floating around my hard drives, whatever I have kind of floating around my houses and stuff like that, right? Sorry, Chad, I apologize. I just want to make sure I'm keeping up with essentially my chats here. Like I was saying earlier, I'm part of a couple different computer enthusiast groups and stuff like that, and I do like a tech talk and everything. So I just want to make sure that, like, if people are asking questions in there, that I'm keeping up with them, because especially right now, like just before Christmas time, this is like crunch time, right? Like if you don't land on a TV or say a game console like right this second, potentially you could miss out on it. So I just want to try and stay active with those communities to make sure I'm helping them out and stuff like that, right?
You have 2 phones now?
Oh, well, the one, like I was trying to do with you, bud, I was trying to use this one phone as a stream deck to help me do my streams a little bit better and stuff like that. But unfortunately, all the stream deck apps and everything are only available on Apple technology, which I've never seen that before. Like Apple exclusivity over Android. That's really weird. Yeah, Zaz, by all means, like pop in. Most of that is done on my Facebook, because I think I was saying when you guys first popped in, more of my Facebook chats are kind of for my friends and family and stuff like that. So they're more about like the tech side, game systems in general, and things like that. So if you want, put me on your Facebook. I'm available at Heels on You, or I believe Andrew Cornwich is my actual like handle on Facebook. But add me up, and then if you have any questions about hardware, any questions about what might be better, what avenue to go with in terms of building a computer or something, that's pretty much what I do and stuff like that. So let me know by all means, but I'd be more than happy to help. Yeah, no worries, man. Zaz, yeah, no worries, bud. Like I said, I'll probably be popping off here in a couple of minutes. Probably head out here roughly around 9 to get these guys some breakfast and stuff going too. So, by all means, I understand and really appreciate the views, man. And thank you, and also too, thanks for the help on the Stardew Valley information and stuff like that too. Like, it's funny, the last few days I've been streaming with different groups and chat and everything, and it's been a lot of people from my Facebook page. So it's been a lot of like different chats about different random things and stuff. But it was kind of nice to have some kind of OG guys with Stardew Valley here to give me some information, especially with the chess. Thank you, Avis. The scarecrow stuff again. Thank you, Avis. Things like that are always helpful, right? So, but yeah, no worries, bud. Zaz, see you in a bit, man. Remember, stay healed up, man.
We follow you.
Yeah, and it's one of those games too where for the most part it really isn't that hand-holdy either. Like, even when you come into here, like, okay, for an example, like raising animals, build a coop. I remember from the original quest line that it essentially told me to go talk to, I believe it's Robin in town, about building a coop and everything like that. But other than that, I mean, for an example, like if you were to not remember that, what would you do for this quest here, right? Like, oh, it says it in the chat like in the header here, but it's not very handholdy in terms of what you actually have to do. But yeah, it's an interesting game. Oh, you can type stuff in this game. I tried to make my guy look like Harry Potter if you couldn't tell. Tried to pull it off. Does he look like Harry Potter?
Well, I haven't really seen the movie, so technically I don't really.
Oh, that's right. My nephew just divulged to me that he has not seen the Harry Potter movies. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably go inside and watch the Harry Potter movies.
Not want me to watch
Mummy is not here, so Mummy does not get to say. So we will watch the Harry Potter movies in my house because the Harry Potter movies are gospel in my house.
Well, Mom does not want me watching them because we are reading the books right now.
I know you've explained that to me, but I'm just joking. We'll go watch Star Wars instead.
Why are you pulling up all these movie series that I haven't seen?
Because that's what we're talking about here.
Movies?
Well, that kind of. We were talking about movies and anime and a whole bunch of different old school things, right? You know what's funny? I actually played Harvest Moon like way back in the day. What was that originally for? Or am I thinking of Okay, anyways, I'm pretty sure I played Harvest Moon on like I want to say like Super Nintendo, like way back in the day. But again, like we're talking about multiple decades ago now, right? So been a little while since I've been up to date with my HM news. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to cut this chat off or this stream off here, folks. What I'll do is I will try and so what we'll try and do here is we'll try and figure out. Okay, so how do we browse? Okay, so how do we do the raid here? Because again, I'm relatively new to streaming, so I'm trying to figure this stuff out. So essentially what it is I've got people in my chat here right now that are watching me play Yeah, don't forget, Avis, I'm that old, right? I'm talking about Super Nintendo games and stuff like that, right? And remembering when they released too. That's the other part too. Is I'm not playing them retro, right? Like I'm playing them on release. Like, oh my God, Harvest Moon is coming out tomorrow. Oh my God. Hey, let's be honest, Avis. You guys make the stream, right? I'm just here kind of bouncing things back and stuff like that. It's the viewers that are going to certainly make this stream what it is, because like I said, hopefully, the idea behind the stream is bringing, mind wellness kind of to the forethought of a lot of people's mindsets when dealing with everyday life, right? Especially right now. In game, out of game, everything. Just stay healed up, right? But yeah, we're gonna try and raid another Stardew Valley streamer here to get you guys to get especially Avis too. Like get Avis into another stream here so then he can help someone else out here, right? Let's pick someone that might need a little bit of help. Maybe someone that might be a little bit newer here, right, chat? And by all means, like if you guys see someone here that you guys really enjoy watching or whatnot, let me know, because I haven't watched a lot of Stardew Valley viewers or streamers.
No, that's mine.
So, oh, we have someone doing a dance here. What else do we have? We have someone. How do I raid? Slash raid. And then who do I want to raise here? MITTYZ. Oh, I think it's caps sensitive. Why? Raid MITTYZYY. Well, again, I just want to say one more time, chat. Thank you again so much for viewing today, chat. It was a really, really enjoyable stream today. I'm going to go in, make some breakfast for the family and everything like that. We're going to be back a little bit later today. Avis, thank you so much for the information. Really appreciate the information, bud. And yeah, tune in, follow me on all forms of social media. There's going to be a lot more of Heals on You to come in different ways, shapes, and forms. I've got a lot of different games. I've got a lot of different characters planned. I do some characters that I've started intertwining to my tech talks. So by all means, come. He's laughing already. Come in. See the tech talk, see what everything's about. By all means, share the content if you feel like someone might get some value out of it. And thank you so much for viewing today, everyone. And look forward to more in the future, because this is going to be a lot of fun. Oh, really? What would that character be? What would that character be? Thank you again, everyone. Stay healed up, everyone. I hope this works with the raid. We're gonna see here, but
if you click raid, will it just send everybody?
Have a great day, everyone.
Will it just send everybody over?
Oh, there we go. Have a great one, everyone.
Wait,
have a great one.
Go in.
Still fresh. Unstoppable. Wash scent booster.
Unstoppables. Of course. Okay, no one wants me, guys. No one wants me. No one wants me. Hi, Hyuzono.
Hello.
You
Hello.
my dance partner for this flower dance, because I am apparently gonna be alone. I did not
She
cry without
crying?
the friendship.
Don't. No worries.
So imagine being rejected like by every single person. That's like 12 times. 12 rejections in a day, guys. Oh god. That's cute. That's cute. Okay, we're just gonna start it. We're not gonna get it, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't even think I participated.
Yeah, oh my god, no. It's okay. Welcome to the stream. I've been enjoying it so far. Okay, Yuzono. Another question for you. Answer this honestly. Alright.
Would
Do you prefer coffee or tea?
I'm always a tea person myself.
This is my new question to everyone with Antina. Do they prefer coffee or tea? Oh, the girls have white dresses.
They joined.
Hello, Yuzono. Oh, thanks for the raid, man.
They joined.
Thanks for the raid.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
actually my first raid. I've never gotten a raid before. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. Hi, guys. Hello, posture check. Okay, everyone, sit up straight. Even the raiders.
See
Posture
that?
check. Make sure to sit up straight, guys.
What was that? We got people breaking into the stream shed here.
Thank you for the raid. Hello, Alice. Hi, raid. Alice, a flower dance. And we are alone. It was not fun. We were alone.
There's someone out there?
Hi, Alice. Thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. Okay, that was the alone.
Oh,
the
yeah,
alone,
they're in.
alone flower dance. Then we got rejected 12 times, guys. Thanks for the follow, Zazi-kun. Hope I pronounced that
Oh,
right.
yeah.
And also Hyuzono. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much. Thanks for the follow.
You have to raid people more
Alright,
often.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just gonna go to sleep and cry.
Yeah, that was really nice. And yeah, thank you, Aussie, Scottish Aussie, for the raid earlier today. Like, really appreciate that.
Someone raided you.
Yeah, someone raided me with a lot of these people and stuff like that. So I wanted to return the favor in the community and raid someone else.
Okay, they kinda missed
They
the
said
part
they
where I got
wanted
rejected 12 times.
some
Oh,
partners
good.
for their dance.
Guys.
So we made sure that we gave them some dance partners, right?
What does that mean? Give me a sub now to be
So
number
what year,
one.
where are you, what season? We
I
are
don't
in
know.
year 1 and we are at spring.
Because even I'm not sure how this works either. Like,
We are
You're
very
still
new to
streaming
this,
somehow.
going
yeah, I know. Okay, so I'm assuming. Now I hope this doesn't mess anything up, chat. But thank you again, everyone, for tuning in today. I think I'm streaming me hosting Mitzi here. So again, we're gonna shut down my stream here, and then hopefully everything will continue on to Mitzi's stream here. So I hope I do everything right here. So again, thank you so much for tuning in today. Follow me at Heels on You at all forms of social media, because I'm still streaming. Yeah. Alright. Thank you so much, everyone. Follow me, like, and share at Heels on You on all forms of social media. Have a great day, everyone. Look forward to seeing you in a little bit.
Okay, but we are going